It's just another manic Monday night football game. It's a chance for revenge or redemption for the Chicago Bears, who hit Week 6 off a bye week. They are off to face the Washington Heartbreakers, as they're known in the Windy City. The Commanders overjoyed to have Jayden Daniels back. Daniels' return was indeed triumphant.
Now some pressure, he's in trouble, slips away. There he's gonna run.
HTTR faithful breathed a huge sigh of relief last week. Everything almost felt right again. Daniels, 231 yards, a touchdown, no picks, 100 rate versus a tough Chargers defense. His first game back after a couple of weeks off hurt.
Daniels, pressure coming, throws on the run. He's got Debo. Daniels starting to heat up.
So can Daniels build off that against Chicago's secondary? It's a group on the upswing. Their numbers after 4 games aren't good, but that's in large part because they let Jared Goff go crazy town against them in Week 2. Against Dak Prescott and Geno Smith in the aftermath, 5 INTs, held each guy under an 81 rate.
Over the middle, and that's picked. His second INT of the half.
Their play against the pass hasn't kept teams from moving the ball against them with relative ease, though. Washington's O, stacked against a D that's given up 29 points per game, haven't been good in the red zone.
He's got Genty in the flat, catches it at the 5, makes the turn, touchdown Raiders!
Odd how Chicago is first on third down, though. Washington's offense, on the other hand, grooves into this one after hanging 27 points on one of the tougher defenses in the league. They could work on extending drives a few more times, but 3 for 5 in the red zone, and even with Marcus Mariota at the controls, Bears looking at an offense that's clicked for 27 plus points 3 straight games.
Loads one up towards the end zone to Debo, touchdown Washington!
11 of Daniels' 23 pass attempts last week went to Debo Samuel. Have to wait to see if Terry McLaurin makes it back this week. Seems like a possibility. Samuel hauled in Daniels' TD pass along with 96 yards. He rides in on his squeaky bike off back-to-back 70-plus yard games.
Floating one for the corner. He's got it! That's the exclamation point!
No one else saw 3 targets versus the Chargers. Daniels, meantime, only took 1 sack last week, was only hit once, had all day to find Luke McCaffrey on that 50-yard strike.
Let's one fly, going deep. Oh! He's got it!
Daniels' line duking it out with the Bears defense that needs to listen to some more Tom Sawyer. They need some rush in their lives after only managing 5 sacks in their first 4 games, one of the lowest pressure rates in the league.
Geno Smith, boy, magic trick to keep that play alive. He fades the sack.
Washington's rush attack seems primed to do a little something. Bears last versus running backs, giving up 6.1 a carry to the position, and they're no better stopping quarterbacks, who they've let average 8.9 a run.
Stutter steps at the 5, touchdown!
Now they try and slow Daniels and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt off a career-best romp through the park. 111 on the ground, 7.9 yards per carry, 2 TDs, 6.7 plus yards per carry, back-to-back games.
Krosky-Merritt streaks to the outside. He's in again.
Bears offense might need to keep up on the scoreboard then, and they've shown signs they can do that. Caleb Williams is on track to break the 30-touchdown Chicago curse. 8 TDs so far, only 2 picks, over 230 yards per game, rate near 100.
A flea flicker back to Williams, and he's going deep, and he's got a man behind everybody.
He's coming through on third down on the regular, too. Bears offense averaging a nice 25 points per game.
Williams got Greengrass, 10-5! Dive for the end zone!
But how about a Washington defense that just held LA to 10 points? Shut them out after the first quarter, too. Only gave up 2 trips into the red zone, took the ball away twice.
Slings it, it's caught by Johnson, and now the ball is loose. Washington recovers.
They had given up 24 or more the previous 3 games, but they got great play from their secondary. They would love to see it carry over. Held Justin Herbert to 166 yards, just 5.7 yards per attempt, a sub-90 rate, picked him off.
Throw in tip, intercepted at the goal line!
Again, their play versus Herbert and company better than the body of work they had built up to that point. But if they could replicate what they did up front again, what happened in back could happen again too. Sacked Herbert 4 times as part of a 5-sack day, 9 QB hits. Dorrance Armstrong off to a great start, 2 more sacks to bring his total to 5.
Pressured, trying to run away from Dorrance Armstrong, throws on the run, and I think he was down.
They did take advantage of a beat-up Chargers O-line, and getting to Caleb not as easy as it used to be. Only 7 taken so far, a nice low 30% pressure rate faced. He's about to officially be freed from the dispensary biz now that his face ain't in the grass every drive.
Here they come again. Williams protected. Back to the air. This will be a first down.
Rome Odunze, priority number 1 for Washington's DBs, has evolved into Williams' go-to, led them in targets, leads them in yards, 74 per game, leads them in TDs with 5.
Throw for the middle of Odunze, 5. End zone. Touchdown. Touchdown Bears.
Olamide Zaccheaus, 29 yards per game, playing his teammates from last year. DJ Moore, 43 per contest. Not really happy about it, so we'll see if they worked on more plays to get him more involved.
DJ Moore, touchdown!
Options at tight end, Cole Kmet, 29 yards per game, Colston Loveland, 14 yards per game. He's dealt with some injuries, but still, he's a top 10 pick, and Tyler Warren's production doesn't help the look. DeAndre Swift has kicked in 21 receiving yards per game, 46 on the ground, hoping for more than 3.3 per carry going forward, though.
And the give, Swift sprinting left. He's got it for the touchdown!
Commanders have been one of the hardest defenses on backs, holding them to 3.4 a run, held O'Marion Hampton to 3.7 before he left hurt.
And he gets stocked up right away. Nowhere to run against this pretty physical defensive line.
Bears Commanders. I feel like they played last year. Maybe it's fuzzy because it was a boring 18-15 Commanders win.
It is bubble up and it's gone! Noah Brown got it! It's mayhem in Washington!
Okay, to balance that out, let's go back further for some warm and fuzzy Chicago memories, say the 1984 playoffs.
Washington had never lost a playoff game at home. However, the 1984 Chicago Bears had little regard for the Redskins' sense of history.
First down, and time, gonna run up the middle. Throws on the move, got his man deep, McKinnon, touchdown, Chicago Bears! One more time, baby, one more time! Heisman back to throw, they're out of time. Winds up, throws another high lob down the near right side, and it's intercepted by Mike Richardson. The game is over, and the Bears have upset the Washington Redskins.